The dream of launching an online business is bigger than ever. Freedom, flexibility, being your own boss. We all want it, but let's be honest. A quick Google search on how to start an online business leads you down a rabbit hole of get-rich-quick schemes and completely overwhelming advice. Dropshipping, crypto, AI agencies. It's a total mess. Where do you actually begin if you want to build something real and sustainable, something that can actually change your life? Today, I'm cutting through all that noise. I'm going to give you the realistic, 5-step blueprint to take you from no idea to launching your very first online business. No fluff, no false promises, just actionable steps. So, let's get to work. If you're ready to stop scrolling and start building, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Alright, let's dive right in with the biggest mistake most people make. Mistake number 1. Most people start with a product idea. They say, I want to sell custom t-shirts, or I want to create an app that does this cool thing. Stop. That's completely backwards. You are setting yourself up for failure if you start there. Successful, sustainable businesses don't start with a product. They start with a problem. So, step 1 of our blueprint is to identify a specific group of people, your niche, who are all experiencing a specific pain point. Think about it. We pay for solutions to our problems every single day. We pay for coffee to solve our I'm tired problem. We pay for Netflix to solve our I'm bored problem. Your business needs to solve someone's problem. So, how do you find these problems? You become a detective. Ask yourself, what problems do I see people complaining about all the time online? Go to Reddit forums, browse Facebook groups in topics you're interested in, scroll through YouTube comment sections. What are people asking for help with? What are their frustrations? For example, are new moms constantly struggling to find quick and healthy meal plans for their families? Are freelance graphic designers always asking how to properly price their services without getting taken advantage of? Are people trying to learn a new software but find all the tutorials confusing? These are all potential business ideas hidden in plain sight. Your goal isn't to reinvent the wheel. You don't need a billion-dollar world-changing idea. You just need to find a point of friction and offer a smoother, better solution. And here's a crucial piece of advice. Don't try to serve everyone. The classic saying is true. If you try to sell to everyone, you end up selling to no one. Niche down. Instead of helping people get fit, you could help busy dads over 40 lose their first 20 pounds without giving up beer. See how much more specific and powerful that is. You know exactly who you're talking to and what their problem is. This initial step of finding a problem for a specific niche is the one most beginners skip, and it's precisely why most of them fail. They spend 6 months and thousands of dollars building a beautiful website and creating a product, only to launch to the sound of crickets. No one buys because they never confirmed if anyone actually wanted what they were selling. They built a solution to a problem nobody had. So, before you spend a single dollar on a logo, a website, or any kind of product development, you must validate your idea. How do you do that? You talk to people in your target niche. You post in those same forums and groups and say, hey, I'm thinking about creating a guide to help freelance designers price their projects. Is that something you'd find useful? See what kind of feedback you get. If people are practically begging you to make it, you're onto something. If nobody responds, you just saved yourself a ton of time and money. Move on to the next idea. Okay, let's assume you've done your homework. You've found a painful problem for a specific group of people, and you've validated that they are willing to pay for a solution. Now we move on to step 2, deciding how you're going to get paid. How does cash actually change hands online? You generally have 4 main business models to choose from. Number 1 is services. This is the fastest way to make money online. Period. You are trading your time and your skills directly for cash. This could be anything from freelance writing, graphic design, video editing, social media management, to coaching or consulting. The beauty of a service-based business is that you can start it today with zero investment. All you need is a skill and a way to find clients. Number 2 is digital products. This is where things get really exciting because digital products are incredibly scalable. You create it once, like an ebook, a course, a set of templates, or photo presets, and you can sell it an infinite number of times without any extra work. The upfront effort is in creating the product, but once it's done, it can generate passive income for you while you sleep. Number 3 is e-commerce. This means selling physical goods online. You could be creating your own handmade products or using a model like dropshipping, where you sell products from a third-party supplier who handles all the inventory and shipping for you. E-commerce can be very profitable, but it comes with more logistical challenges like managing inventory, shipping, and customer service for physical items. And number 4 is affiliate marketing. This is where you promote and sell other people's products in exchange for a commission. You don't have to create a product or deal with customers. You're essentially a commissioned salesperson for brands you trust. This is a great model if you're good at creating content and building an audience, for example, through a blog or a YouTube channel. So, which one should you choose? For absolute beginners, I almost always recommend starting with either services or a simple digital product. Why? Because services allow you to generate cash flow immediately. You can land your first client this week and get paid. That immediate income builds confidence and funds the rest of your business. Simple digital products, like a $50 ebook that solves a very specific problem, are also fantastic. They are low risk to create and can be your first taste of scalable, passive income. Don't overcomplicate it. Pick one of these two to start. Now, let's talk about step 3, building your minimum viable audience. Notice I didn't say build a website. Another huge mistake beginners make is thinking they need a perfect, professional website before they can make a single sale. You don't. What you need is a place to gather the people who have the problem you're trying to solve. You need an audience, even if it's a small one. Your minimum viable audience is the smallest group of people you can gather who are your ideal customers. Where do they hang out online? Is it a specific subreddit, a LinkedIn group? Are they all following a certain influencer on Instagram or TikTok? You need to go where your audience already is and start providing value for free. Don't just spam your links. Answer questions. Give advice. Share your knowledge. Become a helpful, recognized name in that community. Your goal here is to build trust. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. By providing value up front, you're building that relationship. This could mean writing helpful posts in a Facebook group, creating short, useful videos on TikTok, or sharing insightful threads on Twitter. You're demonstrating your expertise and showing that you understand their problems better than anyone else. This is how you build a warm audience that is ready to buy from you when you finally have something to sell. You don't need 100,000 followers. You can launch a successful business with just 100 true fans who love what you do. Once you have a small but engaged audience, it's time for step 4. The minimum viable offer. Again, we're thinking small and simple. We're not building a massive all-encompassing online course just yet. Your minimum viable offer is the simplest possible version of your solution that you can sell. The goal is to get your first paying customer as quickly as possible. This proves that your business idea is viable. If you're offering a service like graphic design, your MVO might be a logo design package for new podcasters. It's specific and simple. If you're creating a digital product, your MVO might be a 20-page ebook on meal prepping for your first week of keto, not a giant 10-module video course. Keep it simple. The point is to create something you can deliver quickly and get feedback on. You can always expand and create a more premium version later. The best way to sell this initial offer is directly to the small audience you've been building. You can simply make a post saying, "Hey everyone, thanks for all the great conversations we've been having about pricing for freelancers. I've put together a simple guide with scripts and templates to help you land higher paying clients. It's $25 for the first 10 people who want it. It's a low-pressure direct offer to people who already trust you. Getting that first sale is the most important milestone in your entire business journey. It's the proof that you can turn an idea into real money." This brings us to the final and most important step. Step 5. Listen, iterate, and scale. Your business journey doesn't end at the first sale. It begins there. Now that you have real paying customers, your job is to listen to them. What did they love about your offer? What did they find confusing? What else do they need help with? Their feedback is pure gold. It tells you exactly what to do next. Maybe your ebook customers are now asking for a video workshop to go along with it. Boom, that's your next product idea. Maybe your first few service clients are all asking for a recurring monthly retainer. Boom, that's a new, more stable business model. You use the feedback from your initial customers to improve your offer and to create new, more valuable solutions for them. This is how you build a sustainable business. You don't just guess what people want. You listen to what they're telling you and you give it to them. From here, you can start to scale. You can invest the money you've made back into the business. Maybe now is the time to build that professional website. Maybe now you can start running paid ads to reach a wider audience. You can create that bigger, more expensive online course. But it all starts with that simple, 5-step process. Find a problem. Pick a business model. Build a tiny audience. Make a simple offer. And then listen and iterate. That's the realistic path. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires work, patience, and a willingness to listen. But this is the framework that has built countless successful online businesses, and it can work for you too. The key is to take action. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis for the next 6 months. Start with step 1 today. Go find a problem to solve. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this blueprint helps you cut through the confusion and finally get started. If you found this valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway was. And don't forget to subscribe for more no-nonsense advice on building your online business. Now go get to work.